Hey guys, it's Kimberly and today is day 14, December 14th. We are getting so close. It's just crazy how fast time is flying by, and we are going to be opening day number 14 in the Diamonds and Ice Nyx Advent calendar. So super exciting stuff we got going on. I am gonna do a hello. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome to day 14. I'm going to do just a little bit of a recap like I normally do until it's been like a minute or so that anybody who wants to jump in can. We're gonna start, we'll start with day 9. Hello, how are you? On day 9, we got the lip oil. This is in the sheer blush shade. Day 10 was the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Gleam. And then day 11, I'm so glad you're able to catch me live. So glad to have you guys. I love when people are able to make it. Hello, how are you? Just recapping, on day 11, I got the shade Rome Soft Matte Lip Cream. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Just kind of hanging out, enjoying my night. Kind of having a little bit of a lazy day, which is always good. Day 12 was the hashtag This Is Everything Lip Loving Balm. You're welcome. And on day 13, which was yesterday, we got the HD Finishing Powder. This is the translucent setting powder. So yeah, those are what we got the last few days. So I guess now let's just jump into what we got today, which is a rectangular box. Yeah, the last couple of days have been really good, and it was a good mix too, because we got the translucent powder, a lip balm, a lip color, and a liquid illuminator and a lip oil. Like that was the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, which is nice because it was a good little variety. It wasn't multiple of the same thing, which is really great. Oh, Lisa, you know what? That's so funny because you comment on so many things and I keep just like in my mind referring to you as the Vesa family. And I'm like, I don't even know like if it's a group of people, if it's one person. So that's good to know. Hi, Lisa, how are you? I'm glad you were able to catch the live as well. That's so nice to be able to put a name to it. Okay, let's do it. Day 14. Okay. Ooh, we got another lipstick, but like an actual like bullet lipstick, just like day 1 we got a lipstick. We got Perfect Red on day 1, but let's see what shade we got today. Today we got the shade Natural. So it's more of like a blush nudie kind of color. I do not have a TikTok, actually. I don't know. I just never got one, but I know that a lot of people love TikTok. It's like very popular now. Let's do a little. That's a really pretty color, actually. It's like very like a rosy kind of a color. I still have stains on my arm. So if you've seen my BoxyCharm video that I just posted, those cream gel pens that they call it, they're like crayons. They stain a lot, FYI. Cannot get it off my arm. But yeah, that's a really pretty lipstick. I love it. It's very creamy. I love the way that it feels. And I will swatch the other one that we got from day 1, Perfect Red, next to it for a little bit of comparison, even though this isn't great lighting. If you're watching this one, yeah, so the red, and then this is the shade we got tonight. Oh, yeah, kind of like Celebrity Skin. I think in the camera, because I'm in like literally the worst lighting ever, I think it's a little more pink in real life than it is on camera. It's still like a nude color, but yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, Naked Body. That's kind of a very similar vibe as well. Oh, that's so cool that you guys did it together. That's so fun. I love that. I love that. But that would make sense why that's your name on YouTube. Yeah, no, but I really like that. And if you guys haven't caught, I'm going to, at the end of all of this, when we're past Christmas, I'm going to do a video in my real studio setup with my nice lighting. And I'm going to show off all of the products, and I'll do swatches of everything so you can see it in actual good lighting, because I know this lighting's not great. You kind of just have to take my word for it. But it is a very pretty color, and I could see myself wearing that a lot. So I really like that. Lazy and just upload pictures and videos on her face. You know what? I don't blame you at all. Me and Liam started a YouTube channel to do vlogs because I wanted to vlog, and I thought it would be fun, and we uploaded 2 videos. So if you want to go see our 2 videos that we have and then never continued, it's called Kimberlium. But it was really fun, and I love the idea of it, but it's a lot of work to vlog, and I just don't remember, so I totally don't blame you. I'd be uploading pictures to Facebook as well. What's it called? Yeah. It's a similar color to this. Yeah, I like this color. It's a really, really pretty color. And Ashley is taking a nap on the floor right next to me. I think she's tired. She's tuckered. We were playing with her little moose. She loves this toy, so she is so out. It usually takes me 45 minutes to an hour to edit. I'm no professional editor, so I have Final Cut Pro, and I just sit down and do my best. I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot, so I pretty much just watch the video and cut the parts out that I don't like and then put music to it. I really don't do a whole lot, so it doesn't usually take me that long. Yeah, you know what's funny? We combined our names together because actually it was my cousin who said it one day. We were all hanging out with the cousins, and my cousin just thought she was really funny, and she's like, oh, Kimberlium's here. So we just went with it, and we we just thought that it was funny. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm glad you were able to come. I just opened up day 14. Today we got a lipstick in the shade Natural, and that is this one right here on top. And then this is Perfect Red, which was day 1. Also a lipstick, just to have a little comparison next to each other. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I can't believe that it's already the 14th. What do I think of Tarte? Okay, so when it comes to, yeah, right, isn't it a pretty color? When it comes to brands and things, if you mean what do I think of the products, I can give you a better, I have more to say about that than the brand itself, because unfortunately, I don't know, I don't read into those things very much, drama and things. I don't know if they have any drama because I just don't see a lot of it. But I do like the Tarte products. I love the Tarte blushes. I feel like the blushes are really, really good. Tarte makes really good holiday sets. They always do a really good job at holiday time. And my sister loves the Tarte eyeshadow palettes because she's more of a natural makeup kind of girl. And I do feel like Tarte definitely does better with more natural makeup. So if you're a rainbow and full beat, really kind of glamour kind of person, then I think Tarte is maybe not the one, but I do think the quality of Tartes is nice, and I just feel like it's more simple and understated and just more that natural kind of makeup. I know, it is seriously right around the corner. I'm starting to think I was so ahead of schedule. I'm usually very ahead of schedule for Christmas, and I shop in November, and I'm normally done, but I have 4 or 5 gifts that I haven't wrapped yet, and I'm oh, I've got time, I don't want to do it, and now I'm realizing I have to do that. We're getting there. It is a very, very pretty color. Oh yeah, Shape Tape. Oh, Base Tape. It smells like coconut. You know what? That's funny. I've never smelt it. I don't know. But I do like Shape Tape concealer. And they even have, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but there's a Shape Tape glow wand, I want to say is what it's called. And I really actually surprisingly like that too. It's a like a cream. It's like in a concealer stick, but it's like a little shiny, and I really like that because I have dry skin. I remember when Tarte came out, it was like considered drugstore. Yeah, that's so crazy. The Maddie Ziegler palette. The Maddie Ziegler palette from Morphe, the Imagination one. Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's a really good palette. Oh, base tape is primer. I don't have the primer, so I wouldn't know what that smells like or what that is like. I have never tried it. But the Maddie Ziegler palette from Morphe, if that's what you're referring to, I really like that palette. I love the color story. I think the quality is really great. I think the quality is even better than their regular Morphe palettes, so that's a good one. Yeah, Tarte is really, really popular. You know what's funny too about the Morphe Maddie Ziegler palette? Over quarantine, I never ever watched Dance Moms ever. And over quarantine, my sister started watching Dance Moms, and I just like saw an episode randomly when we were together, and I was like, couldn't take my eyes away from it. So then I like binge watched it. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched like 4 or 5 seasons of it. And then I was like, okay, I'm done with this. And then the next day I saw an ad on, well, you know, a post or whatever from Morphe on Instagram, and they were launching the Maddie Ziegler palette. And I was like, that's weird. What a weird coincidence. That like show is so over, which is just weird. No, I did not get the Lisa Frank collab specifically because I don't know if it's all, because there were a couple of different like designed palettes, but I know at least one of them, I think it was all of them, they were repackaged Morphe palettes in Lisa Frank design, like outer whatever. So like the palette was the Lisa Frank design and it like opened fun, but the colors inside was the 35B, which I already own that. So I felt like it was kind of a waste because I don't really want to be wasting makeup. You know, I don't need to be buying something that I already have just for the outside packaging, but I do love the idea of the Lisa Frank because I loved all of like, you know, the folders and stuff when I was a kid. It's so fun. I love all of her colorful things. Oh, the comments to get through. You love Dance Moms? Yeah, it was really like addicting for a little bit when I was home all the time. Oh, there were 3 different color ones? I didn't even notice that, but yeah, I mean, I know there were 3 different designs, but I don't know if the palettes on the inside were all the same, but when I saw that one of the Lisa Franks was just a repackaged 35B, I assumed they were all going to be repackaged even if they were different, and I already have most of the colorful palettes, so I just didn't even bother. It's a career that goes much past Dance Moms. LOL. Yeah, I realize that now. Maddie Ziegler, I mean, the Chandelier video, right? Oh my gosh, I was obsessed with the song Chandelier when it came out, and I was obsessed with the music video, but because I never watched Dance Moms, I didn't know who Maddie Ziegler was, and I didn't even know that was her. And so after I watched it, I realized like how many things she's in, and what was she? She's in Austin and Ally and like all this different stuff, and I didn't even realize that. But yeah, she does a lot apparently. But it was just weird coincidence timing that I happened to watch Dance Moms like right when they launched that. Oh yeah, the designs. Yeah, there's 3. I know in the bottom corner, it was very sneaky. I don't like that Morphe did that. I feel like that was really sneaky because they definitely marketed that product as like a whole Lisa Frank thing, and it's not like it was cheap, and everybody, you know, the nostalgia of Lisa Frank, everybody wants it. So I feel like that was a little sneaky that they repackaged it. My favorite drugstore brand. That's hard because I feel like I like certain drugstore brands for certain things. I feel like I'm not sold to one drugstore brand for everything. Like, for example, I really like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. When it comes to drugstore foundation, Wet n Wild. Love it. When it comes to like blush, I really, really like the Milani blushes. I think that they do a really good job with their blushes, and even their highlights are really pretty. So it kind of just depends on what the product is. I really like the Camo Concealer from e.l.f. I think e.l.f. does a really good job for how cheap they are. I think it's awesome. Yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for. And I think that I love the, L'Oreal Lash, is it L'Oreal? Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. Love that one. And the Rocket Volume Express mascara from Maybelline. Those are really, really good. You know what? That is my favorite foundation. I'm obsessed with it. It's $6. It's like the cheapest thing ever, and I think it's fantastic. I don't know. It works really well for me, and every time I wear it, I'm like, why would I ever pay $50 for a bottle of foundation when I love this one so much? But of course, I'm still going to because it's fun and I like it, so I want to buy new things and try them, but it's so cheap. It makes you think, like, wow, these big brands are ripping me off. At least it's something that makes me feel like. But yeah, as far as drugstore goes, I don't know that I'm totally attached to one brand, but it's kind of fun. I just like makeup. And I will say, through this channel, I've started experimenting more with drugstore brands, and I've really enjoyed that. But before, I was kind of like strictly a high-end makeup person. And if you knew me in real life, Clinique foundation, I've never tried that. But I always viewed, like, I'm not the kind of person that needs to put makeup on to leave the house, like, at all. Like, I rarely do that just to run out of the house. Like, no. But I always found makeup to be, like, a hobby and to be, like, very, very fun. And it was just kind of something I enjoyed for fun. And so I liked luxury makeup or high-end makeup going to Sephora because it was more about, like, the experience for me than it was about, like, I have to put makeup on to look pretty when I leave. So I don't know, like, I always just liked the higher end things because to me it was just like like makeup is just a luxury. It wasn't like a necessity. So I just gravitated towards things like that. But I've enjoyed trying out more drugstore brands through having the channel and everything because I've realized, like, there's a lot of really fun things at the drugstore that I could be spending a lot less money on and saving. So, but Clinique foundation, I will keep that in mind. I know if there's anything you guys want to see me ever review, just let me know because I'm here. I love trying new things. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. No, I haven't. I've never even heard of that. What is that? What's Starface? Feel the same way. Yeah, I don't do my makeup on a daily basis at all. I mean, I love playing with makeup. I'll do my makeup at 10:30 at night just to immediately wipe it off my face because I like playing with it. I'm not a morning person. So to wake up an extra hour early, no. I couldn't do that. I couldn't get up extra early just to put on. I don't need all that. But I do like just playing with it. So, which is honestly also why I should buy more things from the drugstore because I don't need to be spending all that extra money when I'm not like using it to its fullest, you know? Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. I love that you do that with your girls. That's awesome. Yeah. I just feel like, exactly. It's just like I don't know. And like, it's so funny because even Liam understands that, like, if I'm having a bad day, he's like, you should just go and play with some makeup. Why don't you just play with your makeup? It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just, throw a lip gloss on and stare at myself in the mirror for like 10 minutes. I don't know. Love sparkly things. Why not? Oh, Starface makes pimple patches that are really nice. They also make skincare. Interesting. Yeah, I've never even heard about it, but I'll look into it. I know. I feel like I'm not a super big like skincare person, but I will say like maskne is real. It's a real thing. And I feel like a lot of people need more skincare than ever before. I'm like so happy. Mine's finally starting to go away. I took a little leave from my job. I haven't really spoken about that at all, but I haven't been at my job since Thanksgiving. And I'm not going to go back until after the holidays. So I'm just waiting it out, just trying to be safe at home. So my face is loving me for it because I'm not wearing a mask for 9 hours every day. But really? You heard that they work wonders? Okay, so that's 2 people on the stand for that. So I will definitely have to look into it. Yeah, because that's probably really good for a lot of people right now. That's awesome. Huh. I'll look into it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I feel like this is the longest stream I've ever had. We had so much, what is the word? Somebody is texting me over here. But yeah, I feel like this is the most interaction I've had, which is so much fun. Thank you. I will have a good night. You too. Hello, hello. Yeah, masking is a real thing. It's a real thing. And I feel bad because, like, I don't know, everybody's getting it, but you can't help it because I know everybody, it's weird to talk about this because I know that I'm sure all of you live in different places in the world. Not everybody's here where I am, but here in Jersey, things are just getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't live like in the middle of nowhere. Like I live in a very populated place. So it's interesting because I know that even just in America, everywhere has really different rules. And there are some places where you don't have to wear your mask anywhere you go. And I am still in a place where you wear your mask everywhere. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, this is my tree. I love it so much. I love Christmas, love the decorations. Do I like Too Faced? I've heard not great things about Too Faced. I feel like that's not, like I said, I don't really get into drama too much, but I feel like that drama, well, a really long time ago was very like prominent. I don't know specifically what it was about, but I feel like a lot of people didn't like Too Faced for a while. And I really don't have much Too Faced makeup because I feel like when that drama happened was when I was like first getting into buying a lot of makeup. So I just didn't really buy a whole lot. So I don't really have much of an opinion. I do have the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer and it smells delicious. And I honestly actually don't love it as much as I hoped I would. I know so many people that do love it, but for whatever reason on me, I don't know if I just got a dud or a lemon or whatever, but it doesn't, I don't know, it just looks weird. Like I feel like my face looks muddy. Maybe it's just not a good color for me, but I love the way it smells. Oh yeah, in Washington, it's just getting worse. I know, it's crazy. It's like you wear your mask everywhere. Too Faced quality, I think, just went downhill. Yeah, honestly, I don't have enough to know, but I do know everybody loved that bronzer, and I decided to get it on the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty because it was on sale or whatever, and I was like, oh, everybody used to love this. Like, I want to get it when it's on sale, and I wasn't really, like, super happy with it. We put on home lockdown statewide within a week or two. Oh, Washington's going to go on lockdown? Yeah. My state won't do that. Things are in New Jersey, things are worse here now than they were at the height in like April, and nothing is shut down. The state refuses to do any of that. That's why I personally chose to stay home from work, which is really hard at the holidays, not getting a paycheck at the holidays, but I am a big family person and it is worth it for me to be able to have my Christmas with my parents and not be separated or be, sick or whatever over the holidays. So I just don't want to deal with any of that. But you're about to be put on. Well, you have a good night too. I hope you enjoy it, Mamma Mia. Thank you for joining me on the stream and for talking. I had a great time. Good night, everybody. Good night. You're welcome. Have a good one. All right. Well, yeah, it's been kind of a long time, 23 minutes. That's the longest I've ever been on here. So I'm probably going to leave as well now because, you 6 people have been just hanging in there and I really appreciate that. But yeah, if this is something, I'm obviously going to continue doing this for the rest of the Advent. And if this is something that you guys are enjoying and you like the streams, I'd be happy to do a stream even after the holidays, whenever. So just let me know. But have a good night, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.